You know where West Virginia is?
Yes.
Okay, we were living in this house, and it was a big house. And every time we sat in the den, we saw these two figures sitting up on the landing to the stairs, and you could see them in the corner of your eye. And everybody that sat there, you could see them look over. And I asked them, "Did you see the people?" And the lady was dressed in the old, the contemporary hat with the dress, and the man was in a suit. And everybody that visited saw these people, but nobody could explain it.
And this is in West Virginia?
So, yeah, it's on First Street. And I'm telling you, everybody saw this couple. I've seen them quite a few times. But it didn't seem like they were trying to hurt anybody. They were just observing. It was kind of weird because before that I didn't really believe in ghosts. But these two were real. Because, we'd have little get-togethers and parties, and if you sat in a certain chair, you could see them on top of the landing. And everybody saw them.
Yeah, sometimes you have to see one for yourself to believe it.
You seen them in the corner of your eye, but if you look directly at them, they would disappear.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was a creepy thing, but it didn't seem like they were harmful. They didn't want to hurt anybody. I think they just wanted us to know that they were there,
Yeah.
or maybe they were just observing, the new generations and stuff like that.
Well, that is weird.
And they were nice folks. I kind of want to go back there and do like a seance and talk to them and see what happened. Maybe they died in that house and they loved that house so much they just died. They couldn't let go of the house. And I've heard of that happening.
If you do, you have to promise to film it for us.
Do you think we could catch them on film?
I don't know. You never know. You could get at least some audio, maybe.
I'm ghost hunters. I was thinking about calling them and going and investigating that house.
Yeah, unless you can get in there yourself and just throw it out. Well, that sounds super cool. I would go there if I was closer.
I mean, all of our friends saw it. It's not like it was just me. But things like cologne, car keys, shoes, we set them in a certain place, because I'm kind of OCD about that. I always set my stuff in a certain place so I know where it is, and it would always come up missing.
Did you ever find it?
No, I never found the cologne. The car keys we would find, but I never found the cologne.
Wow.
And it was pretty trippy. I wish I had more evidence to prove. I wonder if the people that are living there now would let us come inside and ask them if they seen anything peculiar, or let us film there or something.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I didn't realize people live there now. I wonder if they've had any experiences. It'd be worth asking.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because there's no telling how long they've been there. The house was like maybe 70, 80 years old. And it was a nice house. It was a 2-story. And when you first walked in the front door, there were stairs, and then there was a landing, and then it went back, and then it took a left, and you go up the stairs. They always hung out at the landing. My wife said she saw them a couple times. The woman always wore a hat and a dress, and the man always wore a suit.
Wow.
Do you think that's what they were buried in?
Maybe. I don't know about being buried in a hat, though. Maybe what they were wearing when they died.
Yeah, that's true. Well, some people get buried in hats, don't they?
I don't know. It's never really
Either.
something that I thought about. Sweet
I've
fire.
never heard of any.
Really? Okay. Sweet fire is a mortician. He said we do that. Okay. John.
The mortician says that we do bury people in hats.
Yeah. I've never thought about that.
I never thought of that either. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad that you guys are sharing these ghost stories because this is one of the most interesting chat rooms that I've come across.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You seem like you would have some pretty good stories.
Yes, because I grew up on the beach. That's why I call myself Surf Rat. And there was some weird shit on the beach. I don't know if we have time to get into it, but the beach in San Diego, California was very strange. We saw some very weird stuff going on out there. My mom said that she had a ghost follow her home on the bus one day.
Ooh.
And it wouldn't leave her alone. I heard all you have to do is tell them to go away 3 times and they have to leave you alone.
I think it's just to let them know to go away. I don't think it has to be 3 times. I'm pretty sure if you make sure they understand, but some of them are just mean-spirited spirits, I think.
How do they manifest things to move?
I won't know until it's me.
Yeah, I don't know. If you could conjure up, maybe it's the electricity in the air that can conjure up things to move. I want to know what happened to that bottle of cologne because it was a gift.
Oh.
And nobody else was in the house. My brother and his wife were on vacation, and it was just me and my girlfriend. Nobody was in the house. Where the hell did that cologne go?
Anytime you see something that shouldn't be there, there's a spookiness to it. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you came up, Surf Rat. Thank you so much for coming up and telling your story.
Hey, no problem.
Thank you.
God bless you.
You too.